Alright everyone, Cowboy Trades here and welcome back to the channel for a super quick 1 minute summary of the FOMC minutes which have just come out for the July 25th meeting. Now, I'll leave a link down below for the Federal Reserve Gov website if you want to read the 10-page breakdown of the FOMC minutes, but the main takeaways in my notes were that participants stated that inflation was still unnecessarily high and more evidence needed to be presented to be confident that price pressures were still ebbing. A few of the Federal Reserve participants favored holding interest rates steady at the July meeting, despite the fact that we of course have seen a 25 basis point increase. Most participants, however, saw continued upside inflation risk. This is something we've previously discussed on the channel. I believe this is because the Fed is looking at this chart over here, the CPI index. Up until December, we are going to be measuring the rate of change on the CPI year-over-year index from a flat basis where inflation was not increasing from the months of June 2022 up to December of 2022. Month-over-month CPI is still increasing, meaning that CPI year-over-year is likely to start pushing back up into December. Despite this, however, Fed officials have now stated that they no longer see a recession coming in 2023, but once again, they see significant upside risks to inflation, and they also see risks in increasing the interest rates too far. So the Fed is basically stating that they are almost done with raising the interest rates. They're either going to hold them hostage at these higher levels, or they're going to increase them a tiny bit further, but the consensus is that Fed members, like we've been talking about in our channel, looking at the Fed dot plot, the Fed is going to be looking to keep the interest rates high in 2023 and cut them in early 2024. Coming over to the equity markets in the past hour, we have got a doji candle, but in general, the markets are responding relatively negative to this news because, of course, the Fed are stating they're going to keep the interest rates at high levels and they're not going to cut until 2024. That's the quick summary of the FOMC minutes. Once again, I'll leave the link for this down below, but these were the main takeaways.